Hello, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I am here once more today, 10th of June 2025, to interact with my people. Join me, my fellow Biafrans, wonderful people. Join me and let us continue with the program. Today, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was in court in Finland. Join me, and as you are joining in, you are free to make your comments respectfully. We are here for our freedom and liberty. We are not here for violence because we are not violent people. We are here for our freedom peacefully, irrespective of the fact that Nigeria is a very violent nation. They are always fighting people, no peace, no harmony, no justice. It's all intimidation and violence. Join me, my fellow Biafrans, as this is one of our Breji Media Team platforms where we bring you authentic information. I will start by playing you this very jingle so that we will get on with it. Before I go ahead, my people, I have to thank God Almighty. Father, Lord, I commit Biafrans into your holy hands. I commit our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, into your hands, Father, Lord. We pray for their immediate release by the respective nations detaining them. I pray for our Liberation Army in homeland, those angels who are guiding our land. God, we commit them into your holy hands. Commit all Biafrans, wherever they are, into the hands of God. He said, so my people, let us listen to this very song and move on.
Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na meranyi biko kodo onyolu welu monu aya na meranyi no onyolu welu monu onyoyo chai chukwu kikele anyi na bogi to go. Remember your promises. Na meo onozo kebia fra. Merani onozo kebia fra. Na merani onozo kebia fra. Merani onozo kebia fra. ndị iro mara anyị gburugburu ha na-achọ iwepụ ndụ anyị n'ike. Shut up. They are holding our lead. Mazinambika. Now is Prime Minister. Mazin Simonim. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope.
Wonderful Biafrans, you know we will always like to bring you authentic information. As I said earlier on in one of my videos yesterday, in this Biafra struggle, there are many type of people we have seen and found in our midst. Some people are content creators. Some people are real and true freedom fighters. There are many of us. We have a lot of platforms where so many things are going on. But my people, I always prefer to use the program of my ministers, especially the Minister of Information and his deputy, Pastor Van Van Van, which most of us know about, so that we will get our news to be an authentic one. No matter how difficult it is, we have to really follow the rules. So many news flying about our prime ministers hearing outcomes. Some are saying that the court have set him free, that he's not guilty. There is no Biafran person that could be guilty in this. But I want to use the video from my Deputy Minister of Information, Pastor Van Van Van. So let us listen to it, my people, and we will analyze it as we go along. Thank you so much.
All right. Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke. Ụtụtụ ọma ndị ọma. Yeah. I've been struggling with some challenges. I couldn't come live. It hurt me so much that I was able to come live only once yesterday. I see every one of you. Taproot, I see you. William Elu, I see you. Ika Biama, our God and our Maker. Our Prime Minister will be appearing in court today. A child of heaven, the peace ambassador, the Odogu of Biafra. The one the zoo is afraid of. They're so scared that they are heaping up propaganda up and down. The one who today is his day. Hey, Biafrans, count it all joy that you have a prime minister like Simon Ekpa. And one funny thing, there are many people that have different opinions about Simon Ekpa. There are so many people that have different opinions about Mazin Namdekan. But you see this duo, they are saviors. And now, there's a very genuine reason why Donald Trump must listen. Alexander Stubb must listen. Why am I bringing Donald Trump and Alexander Stubb? Because Finland and the United States of America are very close allies. You see what is happening in Nigeria? If America is not showing concern now, it's a pity. Because in the days of Barack Obama helped Buhari and the blood-sucking demons to build a terrorist cabal. When they insisted and said the project to keep Nigeria one is something that must be done. Somebody should remind me the lines, the exact way Barack Obama said it. He said, keeping Nigeria one is a task that must be done. Is that the way?
Yes, my people, Obama said to keep Nigeria one is a task must be done. Where is Obama today? Obama is nowhere to be found. That's why yesterday my APM was calling on America not to keep quiet over what is happening in Biafra land. Recently, you all know that Donald Trump went all the way to South Africa to save the white South Africans who are having land dispute with the owners of the land in South Africa. He said that they are killing them, that they are marginalizing them. But those Africans, they are not the real owners of Africa, South Africa. They are strangers. Why would they come to somebody's land? Why is it that it's always in Africa that you will see a white person coming to give you order in your own land, how you will live your life? Can somebody from South Africa go to even Germany to tell Germans how they should live in their own land, or go to Spain or go to France? They are always coming with their heavyweight influence to intimidate Africans. Hello, Celestine. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes. So now he mentioned what Obama did, telling them that to keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done. They all know that keeping Nigeria one is in favor of them and their nations, not for the interest of Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. It's just a very mass land and geographical position and location where the Western world come to take and harness the resources as they want, without any immigration control, without any permission from the owners of the land. Where is Obama today? They will come and create one problem. Buhari was there until he died. Today, let him come up and start telling Nigeria that they must be one. All the terrorist activities in Nigeria, Donald Trump haven't seen it. He cannot talk about it. Because when these people finish with people within that region, Western world is their next target. Believe you me. All those terrorist groups, when they finish with those in Africa, Western world is their target.
He said it. And today, the Nigeria that Obama, Joe Biden, helped to keep one is in total shambles. Nigeria can never walk. Nigeria is destroying lives. General Yakubu Gowon, the one that sustained the genocide that took the lives of over 5 million Biafrans, today is crying. That man is well over 90 years. Thank God for our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, who has kept Gowon alive. Ask me how. That Gowon is alive today is because of Simon Ekpa. Gowon for don't die. Do you know what Simon Ekpa did? He consulted the gods. And he called upon Biafrans that were angry with Gowon. He said, your prayer for Gowon should not be for him to die. Your prayer for Gowon is that he must be alive to see the evil he committed by fighting against the Aburi Accord. Gowon fought against the Aburi Accord. Gowon rejected it because the UK and whoever it is that advised him told him, don't do it, oh. If you do it, these people will be free, oh. They will be so powerful, oh. You will not be begging them, oh. You will... Many reasons, and Gowon said, no way. Gowon attacked Biafra first. Biafra was not Biafra at that time. We were not ready to go and become a Biafra nation. It is what they call, what did they call this thing now? What is that word they use? It's not to be on your own in a way. What's that word? What's that English word? What's that word they use for you to be able to manage your own resources? Restructuring. Hey, thank you for giving me that word. What Ojukwu wanted was what? Restructuring. That restructuring they are asking for today. Restructure. It is at Aburi Accord, restructuring was agreed upon. Restructuring. So that the East will be on their own. The North will be on their own. The Middle Belt will be on their own. Then the center will be getting something. Then we cannot live like that. The people from the North will not be able to interfere in what is happening in the East. The people in the East will not be able to interfere in what is happening in the West.
Yes, my people, you call it restructuring, my people, when you are in the process. And when you finish, it will become a confederate nation. That's what Biafra and Nigeria would have been after they went to Aburi, Gowon, and Ojukwu. And Ojukwu referred to Gowon as Jack, because Gowon is a Christian, a Catholic to be precise. Just exactly what CDS, Christopher Musa from Kaduna, you all know that Kaduna is a Christian country. That's what Musa is doing for Fulanese right now. The same thing that Yakubu Gowon did for people of Zoo. Nigeria is never meant to be a country because it metamorphosed from Royal Niger Company, a British company, to Nigeria. So now, Christopher Musa, I know you people, you always watch our programs. Just learn from Gowon. Right now, Gowon is crying like a baby. And Ojukwu told him that time is coming. As long as you live, you will see these people you are serving now destroy you and your people. And that is exactly what is happening. Our leaders are men chosen by God. Whenever they prophesy, it comes to pass. So as my Minister of Information is talking here now, it is just good to analyze it with Biafrans and outsiders so that they will know. After massacring over 5 million Biafrans, they called it war. It was not war. It was massacre. They wanted to annihilate people from Biafra land. And they are still doing it. But Donald Trump is not saying a word. The only thing that came to Donald Trump's mind now is to go to South Africa and airlift the white South Africans called Africans. But what is happening in Biafra land, he doesn't want to listen to it. I know that Obama and Trump are not in the same party, but they are all Americans. They always go for the interest of their people, as if to say their people are God. We are all human beings. And God said that before him, everyone is equal. We are all equal. If the sooner they believe and get it right that we are all equal, the better for them. Because what is happening in Burkina Faso now it will soon spread like a wildfire. So, my people, I'm warning Christopher Musa to watch what is happening to Yakubu Gowon now. Our Prime Minister formed a group to pray that Yakubu Gowon will not die. And he is living to see what is happening to his people today.
The center will just be there, but the people in their own different regions will manage their own economy. The East, regional governments. The East were doing so well. Michael Okpara had an economy that was better than anyone can imagine. Michael Okpara, they were afraid that there will be another Japan in West Africa. And then they told Gowon, don't agree. Oh. When they came back from Aburi, Ojukwu did not fight. Ojukwu did not gather weapon to go after Nigeria. Gowon came. The war against Biafra was impromptu to Biafrans. We were not ready for it. But we couldn't do otherwise because we could not settle for that Nigeria structure. So Gowon did that, and he continued to maintain, that he fought to keep Nigeria one. It was something good. And today, he is crying, he's regretting it, but he's alive to see his people being massacred on daily basis. And it will not stop. And you know why it is so painful for Gowon? Under his watch, the people that are massacring his people, they have, freedom. They have license, they have authority to carry any kind of sophisticated weapon. But his own people are not permitted to even use machete against those people. Under Gowon knows, a Fulani herdsman will come into a farm and attack. When you attack the Fulani herdsman and you succeed in taking down the Fulani herdsman, you that took down the Fulani herdsman, you will be sentenced to death for taking down the one that wanted to kill you. Now Gowon is regretting.
Exactly the same way Christopher Musa will regret it. You know, my people, what my minister is saying here about people from Fulani land or the Fulani terrorists being allowed to carry. No, it is Nigeria government that gives them the ammunition, and no one is allowed. But ndị be anyị, aga m agwa unu, ndị be anyị ga-watch vidio a later, unu jee goo ngwa agha na ndị uromi abraka, ndị nke nwere ike ịkpọ m na fon fasi m kedu ife anyị bụ ndị Igbo ji wee dị like this. Anyị jee goo ngwa agha wee chụba ndị a, because ọ fịọtụrụ afịọtụ last Friday and Thursday na abraka. Unu fụrụ ife ndị uromi imelufa, jide fa like this wee gbuo fa tọtọ. Just that we are not allowed iwete ụdị onyonyo anwa na this our video platform, all the forbidden. Aka m egosi unu ife family ndị Fulani. Their intention bụ to Islamize and Fulanize our land. But Chukwu okike abịa mama na ọ eme. It will never happen. They cannot. So my people, jee goo nu ngwa agha. Onwe nke bịa kịta before mbido program a wee na-akọkwara m ka esi egbukwafa n'Enugu, nsị ya jee nu fọm ọnụ vigilante. Unu a na-complain ka ọ bụrụ ibulu 10 million je na-enye ndị kidnapper ndị Fulani, ọ bụrụ nke unu ma welu na ego anwa jee goo ngwa agha. You know, fa welie jee goo ngwa agha. They have to. So my people, this is it. One minute, please. So ndị Igbo ndị be anyị una complain na jenu go ngwa agha wee chelunu ndị a fa bịara na unu gbubefa gbubenu fa unu gbuo
want to read the message from internal affairs of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And I want to appreciate our Prime Minister for giving us that courage. Instead of laying a curse on Gowon, we decided to pray for him to be alive, to see. If not, Gowon will not be crying today for the world to see that what they committed against Biafra was genocide. Now, the question to the United States of America is this. If you are hearing the cry of Gowon today, will you ask yourself, why did Obama, knowing fully well that what happened between 1967 and 1970 was genocide, why did Obama insist that he must keep Nigeria one? That it was a task that must be done. Which task? Does it profit America? Their lives are being wasted in Biafra land, and the indigenous people are being wasted in Nigeria. How does it put food in the stomach of American citizens? How does it bring any blessing or more blessing to Finland that innocent civilians are being murdered by bandits and terrorists, and the army is sponsoring them? Today, almost the governors from the same region of the north are crying that the government are doing nothing about these terrorists. The recent one is even the governor of Benue State telling the whole world that the government is aware that the senators are sponsoring bills to support terrorists. Everybody's seen it.
Yes, my people, let me try and see if I can show you the video of that governor lamenting. They are all lamenting, they are all crying woe. Wow.
As of 2016, some of us that lives here in Kaduna, and Northwest in particular, were not aware of anything called banditry, kidnappings.
My apologies. All these things are really very, very temperamental. I apologize.
If there's anybody here who is aware of that, can also attest to the fact that as of 2016, not 2019, 16. There was nothing like kidnappings even in Benogwari. I can tell you that for a fact. What went wrong?
Come, let me tell you the major problem of Nigeria. The major problem of Nigeria is northern part of the country. Northern Nigeria are the major problem of Nigeria. If you want to see conflict, northern Nigeria. Rape, northern Nigeria. Refugees, northern Nigeria. Thieves. In fact, if you want to see thieves stealing on an industrial scale, come to northern Nigeria. Thieves fully engaged in primitive accumulation, come to northern Nigeria. In fact, I am from northern Nigeria. I am proud to be an indigenous of Borno State. I am
Wow, 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 my people.
It is this particular case that our Prime Minister is defending himself for and his people in Finland. So, Alex Stubb, Donald Trump, you see, it is good though that you want to, at least you are going to hear it very, very well. You are going to see videos, you are going to hear everything. And coupled with the fact that Gowon is also confessing. So you will put everything together and you are going to hurry up. Because these people, that you think you are supporting, when they finish with the people you are supporting them for, they will come for you. They will come for you. So the only hope and the only help you have is Biafra. That is why you are going to withdraw your support from Nigeria. And you're going to pull your weight, because you're going to put your weight behind Simon Ekpa and Mazin Namdekano, because they are the only ones you have as your allies.
Yes, my people, let me welcome Onwuka. Thank you so much for joining us. When we tell you that Biafra is going to be your only hope, your only savior, it's not as if we are God. No. They are fighting to maintain Biafra because that is where the oil, gas, and everything is, the cobalt, all these minerals. That is the modus operandi of terrorists. They want to use it. They want to use the oil, the gas, to get ammunition. And after they will finish with us, but God, Chukwu Okike Abịama emekwekwafa o, they will come for the Western world, because Western world is their prime target. That's their target. Ndị a na-akpọ isi ani, cultists, terrorists, or ifefabu. That's what they are. Western world is their target, their prime target, and nothing else. So if Donald Trump, America claimed to be the father of the whole world, or the leader of the whole world, or the world superpower, they should come to save and keep lives in Biafra land. Because what we are doing now, Finland is just, Finland Finland is only 5 million. It will be like nothing to them. Trust me. They will just finish them before you know it. So it's good for any of these superpowers to come to save Biafrans and support them. Recognize them, so that this carnage that is coming from Nigeria will not escalate. Nigeria is #1 terrorist country right now all over the world.
The only ally Finland have, the only ally America have, is Biafra. So that is why people should stop insulting Finland. No, everything that is happening today was orchestrated by our God. Everything that is happening today was all orchestrated by our God, so that the whole world will hear our voice. All the people that lost their lives, they did not die in vain. They didn't die water in vain. So let us go to Twitter, the Twitter handle of our Internal Affairs Office, and let's see what they wrote to Gowon, who is now crying, who is now confessing. I don't know how long he will confess all this is confession and cry without admitting that he committed genocide against the Biafran people. All right. Let me bring it. Okay. I think like this will be better. Fine. Fantastic. Okay, no, like this. This one is better. So if you are not yet following our Briggy Internal Affairs on Twitter, please go on that handle. Very, very important. Just put at BSA ID card, or you type Briggy. You see Briggy there. Briggy Internal Affairs. You can see it there, so that you'll be able to follow this particular office that is being headed by our own Professor Chioma Okeoma. Now let's read this. Response to General Yakubu Gowon and the terrorist Nigeria state. Yakubu Gowon, you violated the Abuja Accord, a peace pact meant to prevent war, but instead you chose invasion, occupation, and annihilation. You ordered bombs to fall on schools, hospitals, and marketplaces. You watched as over 5 million Biafran souls, many of them children, were extinguished in a calculated genocide. And now, after decades of silence and denial, you emerge with empty words of forgiveness and unity. And it is so pathetic that Gowon will come and be talking about forgiveness and unity when he knows that he committed a crime. I thought he said he was a Christian. Before you get forgiven, don't you confess your sins? Gowon, in the church where you go to, Gowon is a Catholic. And the Catholic system, it is that you will confess your sins, and then God will forgive you. God does not forgive you if you do not confess your sins. So how can you be talking about forgiveness without confessing your sins with your own mouth? This is ridiculous. And now, after decades of silence and denial, you emerge with empty words of forgiveness and unity. As you are probably recognizing that you would never rest in peace even when you die. You albeit reluctantly speak of forgiveness, unity. But what we, the Biafran people, remember is the rivers of blood that were shed under your command. Go on. The rivers of blood that was shed under your command. You claim the Nigeria-Biafra war was the most difficult period of your life. A period that was completely avoidable if you had an iota of decency to do the right thing. Honor and agreement. But you connived with your colonial masters to foist extreme cruelty on Biafrans in a scale that was unimaginable. What of the millions of Biafran lives lost? What of the children who died from starvation, their bellies bloated as a result of the very cruelty you weaponized as a strategy of war? Hey, war crime. This man committed war crimes. Let it be known there will be no forgiveness. You do not get to rewrite history. You do not get to paint your legacy in the colors of reconciliation while our people are still haunted up till today. And funny enough, his own people are now being much more haunted in the haunted house.
Yes.
Harassed and unalived by the very Nigerian forces you helped build. The war never truly ended. It simply changed form. The guns became checkpoints. The bombs became military raids. And the starvation turned into systematic marginalization and economic suffocation. The blood of Biafra still cries out from the soil, and no number of political speeches or staged apologies can drown that out. Forgiveness is not a cloak you can drap over a genocide. We are still expecting for you to condemn the ongoing massacre of innocent people in your Plateau state and other states in the north by the same Nigeria you fought to preserve, but you are yet to offer one. And he's getting close to 100 though. He's still alive. He doesn't know why he's still alive. We are keeping you alive. Go on. You must confess openly. You speak of unity, but unity without justice is oppression in disguise. We do not forget. We do not forgive.
Yes, my people, we do not forget, we do not forgive. Same goes to all these governors, politicians, and all their allies that are working against our people. The same way Yakubu Gowon is today, it will be worse for all of them that are dragging us back. When we take one step forward, the politicians will drag us 10 steps backwards. Let them all use Gowon as example. Let Gowon be their guideline of what will happen to them. As Gowon is suffering today, their own will be the worst. It's a promise, because whatever goes round in this world, it comes round. When Gowon was doing it to Biafrans, he never knew it will come to this level.
Flame of Biafra still burns fierce, proud and unyielding. You may have tried to crush our spirit, but it lives in every Biafran child born today who demand freedom and dignity. If you truly seek peace, start by acknowledging your crimes before a tribunal of justice for victims of genocide, and not from a podium of hypocrisy. Until then, your plea is nothing but the trembling voice of a guilty man haunted by the ghost of Biafra. Never again shall we be silenced. Never again shall we fold. May the souls of all Biafrans that the Nigerian state murdered rest in power. Biafra lives. And as I am talking to you, Al Jazeera has this message, Arise TV has this message, Channels TV have this message, Daily Post have this message, Vanguard have this message, Mobile Punch have this message, Sahara Reporters have this message, This Day Live have this message, Daily Times Nigeria have this message, CNN have this message, BBC, you have got it also, Downing Street, you have got your own, Patus in the United States, you got your own, ICC, you have your own, our own lobbies, and many others. Fox News, Alexander Stubb, MSNBC, all of you have gotten this message, and you must make it known that Gowon committed genocide, and this is cry of regret does not stop it. He needs to come and make it known to the whole world before a tribunal what he has done. There are pictures I cannot show you. Those pictures are still there of children with protruded stomach, of children who were, suffer to their unaliving. Some of them, where they were sitting, they put there, everything they did there, and they were unalived there. And this happened in their millions. Millions, so not in thousands, millions. That is why I want to know, why is Donald Trump delaying to recognize that Nigeria is a terrorist state and Nigeria must leave the indigenous people to make their choices? We, the Biafran people, we already made our choice. We already had our referendum. We have already decided we can never be Nigeria. Nigeria have dealt with us. What Gowon is crying about today, what you can see happening in Plateau, is what they intended to completely do to us in Biafra land. But with our resilience, we stood against them. We are confronting the Nigeria terrorist military on daily basis. On daily basis. They go into houses, they take young people out to unknown destinations. And now we have discovered that there are camps where they actually harvest the organs of young people. Everywhere littered in our forests, at their camps where they do and commit these heinous crimes. Unabated. Unabated. So please, we must share this message. And I am happy that today our Prime Minister is going to speak to them. He's going to tell them how we have suffered. And we know when he presents his case, he does it with eloquence.
Yes, my people, you know, today, after fact finding on Friday, today the main hearing begins. And as I told you people, we, the media team, we try not to, we try not to bring any sham information to Biafrans on our platforms. That's why I'm sharing the video of my minister, Pastor Van Van Van. But some of them, the content creating group that I have read, our PM did fantastically well, and they're saying that our PM is not guilty of terrorism charges they have leveled against him. And that is from Nigeria, surprisingly. Ndị be anyị, unu ma na ndị Nigeria bụ dum tufu dum chọọ. Nigeria government will be the terrorists, and they will turn around, use the Southeast governors to proscribe our people. And this is unacceptable. We are not terrorists. We are simply freedom fighters who are fighting to liberate ourselves. All those lies that our PM denied, that he does not know Biafra, this and that he is a content creator, it's all fallacy, all lies. Our PM addresses himself as our Biafra government in exile prime minister, and that is exactly what he is. So, fellow Biafrans, we will take it step by step. We are getting there.
With details, with the truth and the spirit of justice and peace in him, he will deliver again today. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always delivered. Our Prime Minister will, because he is in high spirits, the spirit of Biafra. And that's why we are backing him up. And let all our spirits and all our faith connect with his own. And I'm telling you, even the devil will bow at his own words today. All the demons that have possessed some of these white people, that made them feel that aligning with Nigeria will boost their own economy, or they will benefit one or two things from Nigeria. That particular ideology must be destroyed today. If there's anything you need, we have it in Biafra land. You can officially and together we can agree on how you can have some of those things. the way people, you agree with other nations to have your things, whatever you sell or whatever product you have, not going through the back door and working with a terrorist state. Whatever happened in the past, don't let it repeat itself again.
Yes, my people, when he said, don't go through the back door working with a terrorist state, you can see what happened in Finland. Finland have no common boundary with Nigeria. Our PM does not terrorize them. Why detain him on grounds of terrorism? Based on the statement or information given to Finland by Nigeria government, what is their concern in what is going on in Nigeria? They are working with Nigeria through the back door to secure a terrorist nation. Everybody, even children all over the world, they all know that Nigeria is a terrorist state. Then somebody like Alexander Stubb, is he pretending that he does not know the activities of Nigeria, as if his own mission is not in Nigeria? They have their embassy, so they know what goes on. It's just the same thing I said about America. They are all going out for the interest of their own people. Ndị be anyị all interest fa ka fa na-achọ, onwere ife ọzọ. At the end of the day, everything we are showing you, everything we are showing on this video, all our comments is being underlined by this biafra.org/donate and biafraInUSA.org/donate. We will drive you back to donating. Yes, to donating to Biafra liberation. That's the nitty-gritty. Ya bụ ife niile anyị na-eme. Ọsọkwa ịkọgide akụkọ ma ọ gosi unu vidio niile dị n'ụwa. In the end, the underlying argument or the underlying information is about donation to support our gallant men. That's all. Ọsọkwa gị nwee 100 countries that will recognize you. If you don't have the homeland, where will you be going to? What will they be recognizing? We need us to donate. That's all. Any Biafra no chole anything, I have my link on this comment section. Click on it, join me, talk to Biafrans. Whether you leave your video on or you close it, that is your choice. But speak to Biafrans. We need to be spoken to. Our people need to hear that yes, Nigeria government has discharged and released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that Finland has discharged and acquitted our PM from the charge of terrorism because our PM is not a terrorist. Biafrans went to Finland 2023 to declare our stance. That's where the army was unveiled. That's where our constitution was unveiled. Now, 2024, that's where our restoration, declaration for our restoration was made in Finland. So how can they be telling the world that they are trying our PM when everything we do in exile starts and ends in Finland? Is it not the height of hypocrisy? Unu mana ndị ọcha na-emeka na fa dey smart. How can you be calling a prime minister of a country that is like part of you? You are telling us that you don't know that what they are doing is genuine. But you welcome us. You give us hall. You give us hotels where we stayed for 3 days, paid millions to you people. Is it not laughable? Finland is a big joke. They are, if you unuje Finland, all the kitchen, onwe kwife dị na Finland a na-akpọtụ. It's just that na our PM ebirugo ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ m bụ PM, m sira n'ebe ahụ pụta, apụọ m jee obodo ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ be Putin, o jee seek asylum ebe ahụ wee nyụọ ndị a ịkpakwu. I'm telling you, maka etu o si dị m n'obi. Ọ ka o si dị m n'obi o. Maka ndị Finland a fanyụgo nsị n'ụlọ ụka welu Bible ficha ike. They have done the unthinkable. That's my own. But for now, Biafrans, let us donate. This is the link here. If you type this link on Google, it will lead you to where you will make a simple donation. And that will be it. So let us hear our Minister of Information.
Leaders of Africa that were murdered by the West, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara. History must not keep repeating itself on you people, the West.
Including
Donald
Gaddafi.
Trump, under your watch, do not allow what happened to Thomas Sankara and Patrice Lumumba. Do not allow those things to happen again, because history will not forget you. So under your clock, you must let justice and equity prevail. And the world will speak good about you. Because you are the only one, Donald J. Trump, that looked that terrorist Buhari in the eyes and asked him, why are you killing Christians? And the Christians Buhari was killing are Biafrans. And some of the people from the state where Gowon came from. But Gowon, because of hypocrisy and stupidity, kept quiet. Each of these government, they enter and I don't know what they do to him. He just continues to keep quiet. But our God has kept him alive to see that even his own community, his own village, have been taken over by these terrorists. Now, he's regretting, but he has not confessed. He needs to come before a tribunal and confess. I think that is where we will begin to determine what we will do with him. Because the sins of Gowon speaks volume. The disaster he committed, it got up to high heavens. And you cannot be alive still and watch all this carnage going on. And all you do is come and say forgiveness and unity. Unity as how? Unity with who? Unity with who? Even in the government of the present president who stole power, who happened to be a drug baron. All of you know it. Even in the United States, Tinubu did not win any election. He's a drug baron. He's a criminal. But today he is president and is planning to make Nigeria a one-party system. His personal assistant, one of his personal assistants, just resigned yesterday. One of Tinubu's personal assistants resigned yesterday. To show you, have you ever seen anybody in Nigeria resign on their own accord? Have you ever seen anybody in Nigeria resign? Tinubu's, one of his personal assistants, resigned yesterday. I shared it on my Twitter. A lot are happening. So it is time for Biafra to be remembered and for us to decide our future by ourselves. This evil must not be allowed to continue. It must not be allowed to continue. So for your own personal interest, somebody should block this bastard on my comment section. I think I can block him from here. This evil must not be allowed to continue. Now, the worst is that some of these evil people, they even come into our midst by our people. There was a time Gowon said something. He said if he knew that our people love money so much that he wouldn't have fired a gun. He would have just given people money, and then he would have succeeded in doing what he did with guns. And some people that are, lovers of filthy lucre, lovers of money, some that infiltrated us, have been bought that way. And one of such person is Ngozi Orabueze in Atlanta, Georgia. And her case is being brought because we do not tolerate nonsense. We don't tolerate any form of criminality. We sued her to court in the United States. And by the time the evidence comes out and she appears in court, she will know what she did to herself. And do you know what?
Yes, my people, I have a correction to make to what my minister said now. What he said is correct, but the media or internet, they will tell you that it's Simon suing Ngozi Orabueze. No, it is not Simon, our prime minister. No, it is Biafra Republic government in exile suing her. To start with, our PM is not out now. You know, Nigeria newspapers, tabloids, all these fly-by-night media in Nigeria, that's what they do. They like to lie against someone. But all of them, they are tongue-tied. They cannot talk about Gumi. They cannot talk about their vice president who created all this terrorism going on in Nigeria. They can't even dare talk about the ones they call the bandits. But they will be talking about our prime minister, that he is the one suing Ngozi. Let us just take our prime minister's name out of it. It is the Breji, Biafra Republic government in exile, suing her. And there's a video she made where she was encouraging her followers not to mind APM, Ogenkere, and Dabiri, Aman Dabiri law firm in America, and our Vam Vam Vam, and Mr. Akparawa, our information minister. She was encouraging them that these are criminals, that they will get tired. They will not get tired. Aman Dabiri represented countries. Lockerbie disaster when it happened, Libya, Muammar Gaddafi. These are the caliber of cases that Aman Dabiri, a law firm, represented. So she will be thinking that, oh, it's Breji people, don't ignore them, don't mind them. A lot is coming on her way. So until court will serve her summons to come to court, that is when she will know that it is serious. But now that we are talking about it, she believes it's a child's play. It's not a child's play. Like Nelly came that time and messed up and went. She thinks that she will do the same. Let's watch and see. We are watching. The case. Ọ bụ na case enori ya na ndị otu ya, ọma na Aman Dabiri amara what they are doing. They are very, very serious and powerful law firm. Let her go and start looking for money because she needs a lawyer herself. She and all her co-defendants.
What we are seeing today, some people that are so stupid and foolish. Yes, I've seen the video of wicked prayer crying. Some people that are stupid and foolish, you know what they're saying? Hey, Biafra, we don't sue ourselves. Oh, we don't do that to ourselves. You are all bastards. You are evil.
Exactly.
You will see what will happen to all of you. The nation we seek to build is a nation of integrity and truth.
Yes.
Now, there is what we call karma. It is happening to all of them, all. Wike was heard in his private jet, praying, God, save me, save me, save me. Wike, we know, partook in the unaliving of people in River State to make sure that Tinubu, gets the written slips as a winner in Rivers State in the last election. Wike have done all manner of evil. Wike took part in unaliving Biafrans, Bibo. And the spirits of, those people he took their lives are haunting him. And then one funny thing is that you see them coming to pray, and they are praying, and they are fasting, and they are praying. The only prayer that God answers today is the prayer of a pure heart. A pure heart. And that's why God is answering the prayers of genuine Biafrans that are praying. No matter who you are that have been bought within us, you will all go down. All of you will go down. Today, you will hear what the Almighty Chukwokika Biama will do for Biafra. You will hear it. And it will shock all of you. You see, just the same way, there's one lady called Nelly Ofebu. The same way she was saying, I have a big plan, a big project. Go and ask Nelly Ofebu, what is that your big project? Where is it today? The woman has disappeared. The same way Ngozi has a big project, a big plan, a big project. At the detriment of Biafrans. This Ngozi you see today, Ngozi Orabu Fulani, agent of evil, you see today. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, you will see her no more forever. Except if the God of Biafra is not alive. Except if the God of Biafra is not alive. So, please, the United States of America, our acting prime minister have always been in the corridors of power, showing you all these things. Listen to him. Please. He has been able to meet with the third most powerful person in the United States of America, Michael Johnson. You have heard all our stories. You have our chatter. You have seen the videos. So please, we are the good guys. We mean well for the world and for America. Nigeria will always be a nightmare. You don't want to associate with Nigeria. So people like Obama, Barack Obama, Joe Biden should be brought in for questioning. Because the video that Obama made, that video is still there. We will look for it and bring it and play it one of these days. That to keep Nigeria one is a task that must be fulfilled. Ask me, keeping Nigeria one as how? How? Has Nigeria helped anything? Has Nigeria helped any indigenous people? I don't know if I will see that video. I would have loved to add it to what I'm doing now.
You know, my people, America, Fana Wobu America win any war. Okay, Faga na Nkendi or Kedafa this country, Fa Melu Hiroshima, Fa win war there, Fe win ro. Nka Fajelu the other day in Afghanistan, Fe win. The answer is no. Fana Chi Gosina Fabu world superpower. Ndị a Burkina Faso na-eso kita Putin. Ndị a nwere interest anyị at heart. Mana America na ndị Europe jisiri ike wee mee ka ụwa niile believe na Russia bụ ndị ọjọọ. Ọ bụrụ eziokwu. Ife niile a ga-end up Biafra na ndị Russia. Unu ga-afụ. Maka America fa bụ ndị aghụghọ fa mejikwa ike wee mee anything for anyị nwa. Aga m akpọrọ unu video APM ọzọ ka unu gee ya ntị ọfụma ka unu wee fụ na that frustration na ọ na fe creep in. And oge PM anyị before PM anyị akwụsị ịbịa na space, o nwere oge ọ nọ na space, somebody ajụọ PM wee sị ya ọ bụrụkwanụ na America ị na-ejekwu kịta because nwa mmadụ bi na be ndị Finland. That's why o ji wee ghalo, o ji wee ghalo ijekwu Russia straight. Onye anwa wee sị ya ọ bụrụkwa na o nwere ife Russia America melu gị, ị ga-ejekwuru Russia. ọ sị na ọ bụrụ sọsọ Russia ka ya ga-ejekwuru ma ọ bụrụ na o nwere ife America mee na ya ga-ejekwuru North Korea. So my people, I am losukwa hope. We are not going back to Nigeria. Never. We can never go back to these serial killers. Fulani. They will never stop. This thing they are doing now was what they did. That's how they got Kwara State. During the time of Usman Danfodio, during the time of his children, Sadwana of Sokoto and Tafawa Balewa, and during the time of Buhari and Shetima, the same thing is happening. Is inborn in them. We don't need this type of people. Remember how many years we have wasted with Nigeria? 1960 to 2025. Waste both our lives, our natural resources, our businesses, our farms, agricultural products. We are wasting so many time within the America, Nandi Fulani, now all of them. Wow, my honorable is here. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Crystal Rose, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my people. Please, my people, make your comments respectfully. The link is on the comment section. Click on it and join me and talk to Biafrans, because from any of the people. That's why I'm using my minister's video to make my program today. Please, my people, join us and remember to share it to go wide so that our people will understand what is going on. So, oge PM onia, somebody ajoy ifa na space isi ya ọ bụrụkwanụ na o nwere ife America mee, kedu ife ị ga-eme? Ị ga-ejekwuru ndị be Putin? Ọ sị na ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị be Putin na ya ga-aga as far as North Korea. Unu mana that young man nọ na North Korea na North fiopụrụ ya n'isi, and also na support Traore. So okwu anyị na America o nwere ka ọ dị. America na-esave godu ndị kafa mkpa. Africans nọ na South Africa, ọ ndị Trump bugodo ụzọ wee jee bute na a na-egbufa na South Africa, ma nke a na-egbu anyị na Biafra land ọfụrụ ya. Unu ma na America na Britain na fa bụ 5 and 6, and all Britain nwe Nigeria, onwe ife ọzọ. So it has not ended until it finally ends. Onye ọbụla nwe ndidi, onye aṅụ na ngwọ na nkwụ enu na-abịa. Let us continue to listen to my minister.
Let me see if I can make a quick search and bring it. That will be fine. But otherwise, let me see. If I look for YouTube, it might be on YouTube. To Obama, keeping Nigeria one.
My people, una ga-ekwete na ife a na-eme na Nigeria today, no ndị America na sponsor onuma, because oge nwanne anyị nwaanyị bụ Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, ka m kọọlụ unu nke ahụ, at least ama m ya very well. Oge ọ bịalụ wee jide ụgwọ niile ndị zoo ji wee clear anya, because she works with World Bank. She knows all this economic management of funds and everything. She did it. Ụjọ wee bịa ndị America. Oge anwa PM ka na-eme ife a na-eme kịta. Ka m sobe ya n'onu Igbo, achọrọ m ịsụ nke a na Bekee. So PM wee wete one video, o wee bụla the Indian lady. Any one of you who were following PM that time will remember this program. PM wee wete program, tinye video, ọ bụrụ nwaanyị onye India. Nwaanyị wee sị na America ṅụrụ iyi na fa ga-destroy Nigeria. Na Nigeria bụ another fast growing economy. All Biafrans. Nigeria actually accept no Biafra. Melufa je grow. When did they find Zamfara gold and diamond. Is it not yesterday? Biafra oil has been there since 1956, and they started drilling it 1958. So now Biafra land, but the goose that lays the golden egg. So, as I was telling you people, all these things, Faneme, but what comes from us? Ngozi Okonjo Iweala jidu gwoni in Nigeria ji we kwucha, because she came in and was welcomed by Atiku. Oga Atiku no Obasanjo na-achị. Thank you, Uche. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Because if you people are not here, this program will be meaningless. I won't be talking to myself. But you people promote the program. I thank you so much. Our people need to be spoken to. You know? So, Okonjo Iweala did all that. Ujo we beyond America. Because ndị ọcha na like ka anyị Africa, ka anyị dị so indebted in them. They like us to be indebted to them, America and Europe. Kita afa nọ na-ezu oshi mmanụ anyị. Since ahịa ji wee dasịa na 1970, ndị mbi na be fada akwụ penny. Rather, they are using our oil to create job for their people. Fabia bulu mmanụ anyị na Biafra land. Fabia refine oil n'obodo fa. Lesikwu ya ndị Nigeria. That's why those who are in Nigeria, where my people are still trapped, they are suffering hardship everywhere. A whole oil producing country, a refinery, they go to abroad to refine their oil. That is to show you that line of intimidation, usage by this Western world. They have freedom of speech, but they will instill fear into our people, make you believe that you have no right to speak freely, just like them. Fabia bulu manuani, Fabia refine oil, thereby creating job for their people, impoverishing our own people. And then why kita nkana kwa Bill Gates na gari wanine ni actually devalue, ni actually depopulate the world. That's why Faji we watching kitty and on daily basis. But in a way, all the mama can you we nwete that feeling? Because before first na complain, kita everybody is complaining. Fulani bu obele nsi na-emebi ike. Only 30 million Fulanis. Ndị Hausa agwago fa kita fa kwaralie. Fa kwapu na befa. Because oge Usman Dan Fodi okpofa na 1808 wee bịa na Sokoto. Fache na ndị Fulani bụ mmadụ. Fulani bụ ndị udene na-eri ozu ka ndị Fulani bụ. So ndị ọcha ada like kai hanesia our resources. Will they be useful to ourselves? Mekwa no mwanye kafadi happy, kafadi gainfully employed. Mba fachoro if a facho buki depend on them. Ndi chukwu bulonu. Kedi fedi ni bendi ocha. It's just na ina aboso. Also enwere isi fachoro kai bia no obodo fa dikwa enslaved. You will walk and get tired, and you will be walking. Onyocha anodo na anu siga, na anu coffee, na anu tea. Fane use anyị. So no only the Kangozi or Rabueze kafane use. Fane use Fulani the weakest link. Fulani use all governors. Governors use all Ifani Ejiofo. Bunatalo Onyendu. Abiana nke our PM Mazi Simon Ekpa. Use Ngozi. That is it. And if I can upon neo-colonialism, makana ndi ocha dia owo. Ndi bina befa cannot come and do it directly. Onu watch ya if the France na make it to Traore. All the same thing can ndi bina befa na eme na Nigeria. Mana ndi abundi owo. Fana pretend so much. That's why they can use your wife, your husband, or your daughter or your son. We wogiru nani. So ndị be anyị ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a na-asụ n'oyibo. Onye nke kpọrọ m n'efifie a na-egbukwa ndị befa n'Enugwu asịkwasịrọ m si ya na-enu ndị Abraka, na-enu ndị Uromi, meenụ kafa si eme, jeenu kwa ngwa agha, baanụ n'ime ọfịa gbaba nchi, unu gbatuo ya bụ nchi, unu nie ya ebe anwa, and unu ejizina fonu wee na-etinye ife n'ịntanetị, unu gbuo ofe ebe anwa, onwere onye ji unu ụgwọ, because onye bịalube gị igbu gị, ị ga-eburu ụzọ gbuo ya. They can never know the land more than you. Unu nwa bụ ndị nwe obodo, unu complain uzina. That's why ụfọdụ pụta fa na-akpọ our APM. Kedu ife APM ga-emelu unu? Unu makwa na APM bụ ibu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na our PM ka that same man ubu. Onwere ife ọzọ ga-emelu unu. Awụsa abatago Ọka, onye ọbụla chọba ụzọ, ụmụ nwoke niile chọba ngwa agha wee fesie these people, chụpụ fa na your land. Oboro source of Biafra Liberation Army, because you people are not doing the right thing. As you know, Biafra fund, you will not donate. Fulani jidunu, unejekwo 10 million. He convert the other 10 million to dollar. Imalego ni na kundia. Fewene gongwa na biebunu. Come unu get donate to Biafra Liberation Army. Who is fooling who? Or APM gagwazi unu? Na kidnap unu. Is he the one to tell you that you have to donate? My people, who is fooling who? Ngozi Orabueze wote Taj Bank wenye unu, which is another kidnapping group. Unana tunyeli ego there. Ojebulu ne bunye ndi Fulani. My people, let everybody wisen up. This is it. Onwere onye bụ ụmụaka during the war. Etua anyị sọfagidelie eluo na 1970 ayabe I wee bido primary school. So onye ọbụla nwere ọrụ ọ ga-alụ. Do your own diligently. Ọ bụkwa na ị chọrọ ịlụ ịpụọ kama ị ga-anọ na-achọ onye ga-criticize. Onwere onye ga-egburu mmadụ ibie na this Biafra struggle. No, my people. Ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a na-asụ n'oyibo. Do your bit. Our men jee chọọ egbe. Fa chọta egbe. Fa fụ ndị Fulani. Fa gbuo fa n'ime ọfịa. Ama m na ụfọdụ Fulani na anụ Igbo mana ọ gbasara m. These people, they are not peaceful at all. Fulani bụ violent Arabs. Unu na ndị Fulani anya n'isi fa nwee coily hair. Fa na ndị Somali bụ ofu. Fa bụ ndị Arab. Ọ maka na fa dị very violent. Kpatalụ ndị Arab ji wee chụpụ fa. Unu na-aghọta? Ndị nke ọzọ wee si Kenya kwụsị ebe anwa kpọọ ya Somali. Maka na fa na Kenya nwee boundary. Usman Dan Fodio kpọrọ ndị nke si Futa Jalon lute Sokoto. Stop all there. We have to think about all these backgrounds. Anyị na-afe nwere common interest. Fa furu anyị n'anya. So unu furu anafa unu gbagbuo fa. Unu echezina ka gọọmenti melu na anything. O nwere ife gọọmenti ga-eme. Ndị a bụ ndị ọjọọ. They are bad people. Terrorists. Na-eme our PM accused for terrorism. Ọrụ ugboro na-abụ ka anyị nwa jee Finland. So Finland, ọ bụrụ na fa na-eme our PM accused of terrorism, then ima na fa nwa na onwe fa bụkwa terrorist nation. I care about what they think about. We all have freedom of speech. Or gịnị do?
Nigeria.
My minister is still searching for something.
Let me do the search like this. I might see it. Okay. I have it.
Yes.
You know, these things are very easy. Okay, let me like it. So let me bring this video and ask our dear President Donald Trump to ask Barack Obama, this video he made now. Shut up. You need to ask Barack Obama. I'll bring it now. What makes Nigeria a great nation? Why did he intend to keep Nigeria one? How does he help anything?
Hello. Today I want to speak directly to you, the people of Nigeria. Nigeria is a great nation, and you can be proud of the progress you've made. Together you've won your independence, emerged from military rule, and strengthened democratic institutions. You've strived to overcome divisions and turn Nigeria's diversity into a source of strength. You've worked hard to improve the lives of your families and to build the largest economy in Africa. Now you have a historic opportunity to help write the next chapter of Nigeria's progress by voting in the upcoming elections. For elections to be credible, they must be free, fair, and peaceful. All Nigerians must be able to cast their votes without intimidation or fear. So I call on all leaders and candidates to make it clear to their supporters that violence...
My people, you see, analytically, when they say that all election must be fair and free, in all honesty, can America tell us that the very election that brought their so-called ally, Tinubu, to power, was it fair and peaceful? Tinubu stole somebody's mandate. Tinubu has a drug case with America. Tinubu has a forged certificate allegations. Tinubu called 5 judges to steal P2B's mandate, even though I'm not P2B's fan, because P2B will never win any election. That was the cause from Ojukwu. P2B, he can never win any election, but he won. Was it fair? Did Tinubu win the FCT, Abuja capital? Did he win election there? And that is one of the criteria to winning any election as the president of Nigeria. He never won the state capital. Was it fair to this Obama? Yet they congratulated him, because Western world, they always want a mumu, a Dundee to be the president in Africa, so that they will be remote controlling them as they like. Western world should realize now that African children are so wise, very educated, even more intelligent than they are. Time has come for them to step down. This is our time. It will not continue forever. Italy used to rule the whole world. Are they still ruling today? So when your time comes, anyone blocking you will be kicked like the bucket. Let's listen to him again.
Violence has no place in democratic elections, and that they will not incite, support, or engage in any kind of violence before, during, or after the votes are counted. I call on all Nigerians to peacefully express your views and to reject the voices of those who call for violence. And when elections are free and fair, it is the responsibility of all citizens to help keep the peace.
Has America ever rejected unfair election in Africa? They don't, because it works in their favor. It works to benefit them. This is why Biafrans, when Biafra will come, we will be first. We will be number one in everything. America is like these people that will drink poison and expect that poison to kill another person. It can never happen. It will not continue. The fair election never happened. And no peaceful election happened during the time of Tinubu, because Tinubu said that you will come, run, grab it and run. And that was exactly what he did. Yet America and all these European leaders were the first to congratulate that man for all irregularities that took place during the conduct of their election. They think that we are fools. No, my people, we are not. I am Wanya. We are watching and we are learning. We are assimilating it, and we are working with it right now.
No matter who wins. Successful elections and democratic progress will help Nigeria meet the urgent challenges you face today. Boko Haram, a brutal terrorist group that kills innocent men, women, and children, must be stopped. Hundreds of kidnapped children deserve to be returned to their families. Nigerians who have been forced to flee deserve to return to their homes. Boko Haram wants to destroy Nigeria and all that you have built. By casting your ballot.
My people, he is talking about Boko Haram. If not for Onyendu, do you know that America sold 3 Tucano aircraft, forgetting what their law says about that Tucano aircraft, that it cannot be used. I've forgotten what they call that law that forbids them from selling that aircraft to any country that will use it against innocent civilians. And that is what Nigeria is doing. There was nothing like war or insecurity in Biafra land. It was the northerners that caused the insecurity in Biafra land. We don't have any such problem. But they use that Tucano jet. Onyendu have to write America. That was why they only gave them one. The first one they delivered to them. That's what they use to bomb our people, where there is no conventional war going on. That was what that Tucano jet, Lehi law, Lehi forbid America from selling that jet to any country that there is no war. And they sold it to Nigeria. What is Obama talking here? What is he talking? They sold that. Nigeria does not produce gun, even though they have a Jokuta still. They don't produce any gun. Who is giving them all the sophisticated weapon they are using in Biafra land? Is it not them? Hypocrisy of the highest level.
You can help secure your nation's progress. I'm told that there's a saying in your country, to keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done. Today I urge all Nigerians, from all religions, all ethnic groups, and all regions, to come together and keep.
Obama is neither a Nigerian nor a Fulani man, but he's saying to keep Nigeria one is a task must be done so that they will come and be taking free oil. Free oil. If you go to America today, you cannot go there to do anything. First of all, they will use immigration to silence you. My people, Biafra must definitely come.
Nigeria one. And in this task of advancing the security, prosperity, and human rights of all Nigerians, you will continue to have a friend and partner in the United States of America.
The countryman.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Now, this man knows that what he was saying, he didn't mean it. Boko Haram, who was sponsoring Boko Haram? Who is giving them weapons? Has there ever been peace in Nigeria up to today? Are Boko Haram not flourishing and growing? Are they not unaliving people? When Boko Haram continue to grow and unalive people, did Barack Obama come to fight Boko Haram? The answer is no. But to keep Nigeria one is a task. How? Who gives that task? Who wants to make it a task? For what reason? At what expense will it be kept? Eh? Has Nigeria been at peace since that time till today? Now, today, the people that fought an illegal war against innocent Biafrans are regretting it. And then a president who has never campaigned for anybody before took it upon himself, made a video to campaign for Nigeria election that he knows is fraudulent. Like the last election, some of the reports that came from the EU, what do you call these EU investigators, those that go through the election, during the election process, the reports they gave, did they work on it? They knew there were a lot of evil practices. A lot of people were unalived during the election. What have they done about it? Did they condemn it? Were they not the first to accept Tinubu as president? Did Joe Biden not congratulate Tinubu as president? Did Tinubu win election? Is Tinubu not the drug bandit? Eh? So you see, some of these things are things that the Donald Trump presidency must address so that people will believe you. Because if not, the same eye that was used to see the same CIA presidency that, you know, was in charge when Patrice Lumumba was unalived, when Thomas Sankara was unalived, the same eye is what everyone will use to see you. Don't let it happen. So today, as we uphold our Prime Minister in prayers, let us expect nothing but positive news, a glorious news, a testimony that our Prime Minister, he won them all. Thank you very much.
Yes, my people, we have come to the end of that. Let's listen to what our APM said on Sunday. Let's just listen to it.
The acting Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in Ezra, it's now imperative that we send a message to United States of America, of which I'm proud of. I'm proud of this flag here, just like the flag of Biafra. United States of America, the leader of the free world, of which we have our president, J. Trump, is currently the president of United States of America. We call on the president of United States of America to do what is right as the leader of the free world. They should stop this game. They should take the rightful position as the leader of the free world. The first time I had the opportunity to have a meeting with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson made it clear, when United States of America lead, the rest of the world follow. United States of America, it's time they ask what is going on in the Western Sahara of Africa. It's time the United States of America ask what is going on between the Nigerian terrorist state and the Biafra. They need to bring Nigeria to the table. 8 years ago, when we still have the current president, of which the president then is His Excellency J. Trump, he asked the imposter dead Buhari, why are you persecuting Christians? The question goes this way. Why is Nigerian persecuting Biafrans or killing Biafrans? Dear President J. Trump, that question have not been answered. They are still killing Biafrans. That is why United States of America have moved forward to designate Nigeria as country of particular concern. If you want to kill snake, you cut off the head. Just designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern or country that persecutes Christians, that's not enough. It's time to go to the root of the matter. United States of America, stop playing this goddamn game. America knew what happened from 1967 to 1970. Stand up as the leader of the free world. America knows that Biafrans have been massacred and killed. They should stop this their game. Stand up, leader of the free world. We call on Washington. Washington, do what is right once and for all. Do what is right. Washington knows there is a problem in Nigeria. Washington knows about the history, how Nigeria was formed by the so-called Britannic, satanic head of the terrorist British government.
So, my people, you have seen it. Let's listen to Father Mbaka, you know. So
and he was rescued. Even President Obasanjo, Yoruba culture. Oyangana one year. Jena Niger Delta. Jena Batompo like a woman. Ma the youth, ma the old. Hanchabara. Government if not the hotel.
how about also?
Bali that's in a buy around. And they rescued him. Sorry, I got a penny. Yoruba Jibiri. And he was rescued. Even President Obasanjo, Yoruba culture. Oyangana one year. Jena Niger Delta. Jena Batompo like a woman. Ma the youth, ma the old. Hanchabara. Government if not the hotel. Yes, your position. Do you know how many trillions he's paid in a month? He makes in a month. The one I can amount the kunite. He took it there. He took it. Meeting on no that boom. That we may all be one. That they may all be one. Are we one? This young man came talking against heinous killings in the farm. Our women who will go for farming and some of our men will be butchered. Our farms we are no longer safe. Our families are not safe. Go up there down to Uzu 1 in now. Many places are not safe. Killing, kidnapping. No. Nnamdi Kanu came and said it must stop. And they said once he's arrested, all these things will stop. Since he was arrested, has it not multiplied into 20 times? Is it not better that he's released? And the court has given judgment to release him. But now, the young men, the Igbo youths everywhere, it shall be well with you. They stood together, they got united, bonded, but the elites. My Lord, Jesus said that they may all be. Oh, yeah, come now, that they may all be one. Are we one? Abuloye and Kai abai chiche. And then a good mother kwesiri iche ka ọpụta. Ụfọdụ bụ ndị jere ije eji kpụrụ ya. Mana di oti kọcha ihe ọhụrụ n'elu nkwụ ọba ama mmụọ. Mana ndị niile aka ha dị n'ọkpụkpụ ahụ werekwa onye ga-akọ akụkọ ya ọfụma.
Mba.
They will all suffer.
Exactly.
Maka ndị ga-adịkwa ndụ n'ime ha self. Ma ọ bụ na anwụ abịara. There are things don't do and get free. Kedụzi ebe onye agha na nwanne ya dị. N'ime bewe aya ebewe. Anya bewe imi ebewe. Ọ ka dịzikwanụ. Aya huzule ego bayara wanne. Ndo shimi, ndim piawazo karizia. The unity is no more there. Etita you know when kind are we united? Ejiro ya bashi, ejiro ya nga shiashe, ejiro nga boto.
Hello.
It will soon be
Health
your
and
own.
success. Thank you for joining.
Sign a go maka unity. Iba wibo. And I'm at this point. Ndị niile emoji jog. Mande ohaneze. Because if we are fighting a common cause, today is Nnamdi Kanu. But the nature and the species of invasion that is happening in our land, if we are not careful and faster, and the government of Igbo land should wake up. If you cannot go to release Nnamdi Kanu, do what he ought to have done. Makana njiri ga-ejikwa. Amegwu maka ije n'isi ụzọ. Ọsọ dị mgbe niile. Ihe amụfe n'aka. Jee n'ugbo nke bụ agụụ ka na-abịa. Ebe a na-akọzi ugbo ịkọ akọ, a na-ehoro abacha ga-enye efi, a na-ata ya onwere ihe ga-eme ndị na-ekechọrọ iru. And ama nwudenwu ha. Ebe ọ sọrọ ya mee. Ije n'Imo State, aka na-aga ya aga. We go new culture and new mentality. Our people are no longer thinking about unity. Obviously, survival of the fittest. One spirit, that Germanism, the African culture of brotherly love, that fraternity. A package gonna bank, multi-billionaire, manandi neighbors go work. Oh yeah, we're 5-star hotel, about 3-star hotel, about hotel. Make a win again hotel. How many rich people are around that place? Oh my God, I was a margarine and Igbo. Oh, go chill, when we are growing up. If you are for more, we can blow for one mad person. Jesus' prayer stands that they may all be. And as it was in our town, Papa Chawa Mama, Umaka Chawa parents, Ebabane no knows here, be the first to initiate love and peace, that they all be one. Abane no Bodo, you bought again, I mean, against Nozia. Don't stay there, be enjoying your dollar. If that dollar cannot change life here, that dollar is meaningless. So you think you have a right, and problem has finished. This is a book that they all be one. Everybody is important. May all be one. Oh yeah,
Yes, my people, this is it. Oh, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We really have to understand that our struggle is not a joke. It's not for free content creating. It's not for anyone to come here and be showing off. We can only show off when Biafra comes, for real. Everything that is working now is against us. Why? Because they know that we Biafrans, we are the goose that lays the golden egg. We have the gas, we have the oil. The best gas and best oil in the whole world is running in our land. Why are we doing this? We are doing this to create awareness to our people. Try and donate to biafragov.org/donate and biafrainUSA.org/donate. That is the nitty-gritty of every program we are showing. This person that just spoke last is a reverend father. Things are not working well in Nigeria, where my Biafran people are still being trapped by force. They are forcing us to remain with them because the terrorist groups are always looking for natural resources where they will use it either in exchange for ammunition or sell it and use the proceeds to buy more ammunition. And Western world and Europe never understood that they are the prime target. Now we have no access to our oil. That's why we are donating. Please, fellow Biafrans, do not think that this donation will carry on forever. No, it is for a while. Because let me tell you, today, PM is in court. Our Onyendu is in court in Nigeria. They are spreading our gospel to the world, and God made it to be so. Our PM is going to be free. From the report I got, but I didn't trust that report until I hear from my information minister. Before I will bring you people the outcome of today's hearing for our prime minister. But the people I listen to every news, but not every news that I use to do my program, because I don't want to deceive any Biafran. The ones I listen to say that the hall or the court is that they have said that our PM is not a terrorist, and he is not, and will never be, not even in Finland or anywhere else, because Finland is our partner. Apart from the fact that they recognized Biafra in 1967, they allowed us to do the first conference in Finland, 2023. The re-declaration was done in Finland just last year, some months ago. We are now in the 6th month. We were there in December, November, December. So Finland cannot deny that they know that we are not terrorist group. And our prime minister is Mazi Simon Ekpa. He can never be a terrorist. They called Mandela terrorist. They called Martin Luther King terrorist. They call so many people terrorists fighting for their freedom. So my people, we need to donate right now. We need it, and we must. Otherwise, Fulani will take our land. They will take our land. Even if you donate 1 eje, thank you. Even if you donate 1 ejema, it will be okay. It will be appreciated. You donate 5, we will appreciate it. You donate 10, we will appreciate it. Instead of paying it to kidnappers, 10 million, 20 million, please donate it. Our Liberation Army are there. We need to look after them. We need to equip them. Ndị be anyị nke m na-agwa unu every time na mama na-asụ n'oyibo bụ ndị abraka, ndị uromi, fa na-atụ ego na-ego egbe wee na-agba nta ndị Fulani. Jebenu na nta, unu gbuo ndị a, unu esezi na fa foto tinye n'ịntanet, gbuo unu fa, maka ọ bụ unu egburo fafa egbuo unu, ofe kidnap unu na-akwụfa 20 million for ransom. Ndị nke na-eso Ngozi Ọra bụ Fulani. That Taj Bank account onyelu unu bụkwa another kidnapper. The same thing ndị nke na-kidnap na-eme ka ha account na-eme. They will send that money to their central post in Abuja. Ewelie na-ego mgbọ na egbe wee na-egbu unu. Unu atụzinalụ Ngozi ego. Ngozi adagokwa adawo. Maka na these Amandabiri lawyers bụ top lawyers. Onwe nụrụ ikpe faje faluzu. Ngozi na ndị otu ya ga-amara ọdụ n'imi very soon. It's only a matter of time. So instead of allowing your people to be kidnapped, just 10 million, donate it to biafragov.org/donate or biafrainUSA.org/donate, or give it to nke a na-akpọ IOU. IOU bụ inyete $1,000 or $10,000 or even $1 million. Mgbe Biafra ga-abịa, because iwu bụ na Biafra ga-abịaliri, anyị enwero na-achị azụ. You will get double. No bank can give you that type of money as interest. But Biafra Republic government in exile, when Biafra comes, we will remove exile, Obo Biafra government. I will leave you people here. We have been here now for almost 2 hours. We have watched videos. We have, talked. We have analyzed. Plus my Minister of Information's video. We have watched a lot. Anybody that did not come in on time, just click on rewind and rewind this video. Remember to share it. Ka ọ gaa viral, ka ndị be anyị wee na-aghọta ife na-eme. Ndị uromi na ndị abraka egogo egbe wee na-egbu ndị a ka ọkụkọ, because fa juru n'ọfịa niile. That is correct. Gumi spread fa Gumi si na fa dị 9 million plus. So anywhere fa bịa, unu gbuo fa tọtọ, gbuo nu fa. Yes, all funds to Breji. Thank you so much, Emenike. Thank you for that, your comment. Let me display it. My people, all funds to Breji. Please, my people, try and donate. Try and donate. That is the nitty-gritty of my program. We are talking of donate. Anytime on na APM jail talk, if I'm about donation, can achọ. Every ton a job donation on a country to country. So my people, onye si na etu APM na-eme na ọ dịrị ya mma, ya bịa mee nke ka ifo. We love him. He is representing Biafra and he deserves our respect. We have to comply. I will love you people and leave you. I love you, Biafra, so much. Udoga dilunu. Ma nwoke ma nwaanyị na-donate ego na this Biafra liberation process. Chukwu ga-agọzi onye anwa mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ise. So my people, ka anyị jisi ike mee ngwa ngwa na ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na-eme ngwa ngwa.
Enwere onye Igbo isi dị mma ga-ekwugide omenala anyị. Omenala anyị dị against rape. Tufu gọọmenti abịa dị, anyị nwere ihe anyị na-asọ. Ọ ya bụ omenala Igbo.
Yes, that is it. Onye anwa bụ ezigbo omenala Igbo. God bless our APM. Thank you so much. Thank you, my people. I will love you and leave you. Remember what Okoko and them told us during the war. Na onye ndị Ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. I love you all. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. All must hail Biafra. Bye-bye from here.